actually
Please
lied
look into
about
it,
his
sir.
role when he met with General Miranda right before the church massacre. What's the process? They have this hearing, and then when do they actually make
Then the committee has to either approve or disapprove, and then the nomination is brought before the full Senate.
Oh, so there's time between now
And then
and...
the Senate will have a debate and vote on it.
So there'll be time to review that information? Great.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
It's the March for Life, and
Yeah, it's good. When
it's
is
like a
it?
whole march. It's
that one.
Yeah, and I forget where it starts, but it goes all the way up Capitol Hill, and there's supposedly like thousands of people that always come do it. And yeah, there's like a lot of groups in our hotel too that are here from like different Catholic churches and schools from like all over the country. Yeah, so today this morning is the time it's just like we lobby Congress, and we just like come like around all the senators' offices, like asking them what their stance is, like leave pamphlets.
The year before the war broke out in Iraq, and we started specifically as a way to try and prevent that war. And also back then Bush had fear tactics like code red, code orange, code yellow, so we're code pink for peace, because we don't want to be a nation that lives in fear. And we think that we have the power to create peace. And you know, when we started, our hope was to end the war before it began. Clearly, we're almost 6 years into this war, so now we're calling for an immediate withdrawal of our troops. We also are supporting a campaign right now to bring our National Guard home immediately, since it's actually against the law to have our National Guard serving in Iraq. So our idea is get our troops out of Iraq, get our troops out of Afghanistan, bring our soldiers home, take care of them when they get here. So that's a lot of the work we do. In terms of like things that might really apply to you, or a lot of people your age are getting recruited to be in the Army. So
3 buildings.
3 buildings.
This is the Cannon, then there's the Longworth, and then there's the Rayburn. Okay, so I have Barbara Lee, Lynn Woolsey. I know where my guy is. So, who else? All right, so what's our issue? What are we talking to her about?
Ending the war.
Okay. Anything in any specifics? How to chat? Is there LA on nuclear affairs?
Because they don't operate outside. They operate
well, I was hoping we could drop off some information. I know what chief of staff was. Terry McCall, yeah. I wanted to say Tracy. She's always very caring and very helpful. We need to drop her in your campaign.
Those 6 promises that Obama promised for peace. End the war in Iraq, shut down Guantanamo, already on the way there. Reject Military Commissions Act, which is a legislative issue. Stop torture, which he's made a statement on. Work to eliminate nuclear weapons. And I know I'm originally from Chicago. There are 14 nuclear power plants that surround Chicago, and he's been influenced very heavily by the nuclear power industry. But that's unsustainable. And we need to go green, as he says, and to hold direct unconditional talks with Iran, something Hillary needs to get over there and do, and abide by the Senate-approved international treaties, the Geneva Conventions.
It would be nice if we had those.
Can you tell us what your priorities are for this session of Congress and for the new presidency?
Yes, the same as they were during the campaign. Justice, equality, and peace.
This is the man.
Thank you. Well, will you let us know what we can do to support you?
Certainly, thanks.
All right, so we need to get on your mailing list or something?
Yeah, certainly we can arrange that, just give the information to the staff and that's it.
Justice, equality, and peace.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck. Keep it up.